In 1993, Nintendo released Link's Awakening, a game where the hero is stranded on an island and must wake a giant windfish to escape. It's a premise we accept because it follows dream logic. When you're dreaming, you rarely question how or why things happen. You just follow the sequence of events, no matter how wacky they get. But looking past the childhood fairy tale, the game's structure aligns with a very specific, ancient view of reality. Colin Island operates as a simulated environment, a matrix where the player must learn the underlying rules of the construct in order to move beyond it. The game explicitly states that if the windfish wakes, the island will vanish. This makes the windfish the source of that world, the single consciousness whose internal thoughts create the ground everyone else stands on. Ancient traditions describe this as the eternal parent, who dreams an infinity of universes into appearance. To experience a creation, consciousness must effectively go to sleep and project a world from within. Within this projected dream, Link is the I, the individual spark of awareness trapped inside a four-dimensional hologram. Because the island only exists so long as the dreamer stays asleep, Link cannot just leave through physical force. He can only escape by navigating the architecture of the dream itself to reach the dreamer. Ancient Aboriginal myths use the term altira, or the dreaming, to describe a living field that responds to intention. In this view, reality isn't a collection of solid objects, but a responsive fluid. This ocean is a plasma lattice acting as a universal switchboard. Every thought and particle is interconnected here. Link represents consciousness traveling through this plasma. As the observer, his presence brings specific information to light, changing the world's projection simply by witnessing it. Because the matrix is responsive energy, the environment reacts to the frequencies the observer emits. Navigating the island becomes a lesson in how intention and perspective shape the material world. To master this environment, Link's primary tools are not weapons, but 8 musical instruments. If the universe is constructed of vibration, music becomes a way to broadcast specific frequencies that can correct or alter the plasma lattice. The number 8 appears in the star symbol of the Sumerian goddess Inanna, representing the intelligent order holding manifest reality together. This star is a Chladni figure, the geometric pattern created when wave fields intersect, representing nodal points where energy stabilizes into form. By gathering all 8 instruments, Link harmonizes the frequencies required to stabilize the wave field and untie the inner knot of the matrix. Link's journey follows the oldest motif in human storytelling, the descent into the underworld to restore what has been lost. This mirrors Isis gathering the pieces of Osiris, or Inanna descending through the gates of the underworld to resurrect Dumuzi. In each story, a divine feminine principle, the plasma, is used to restore a shattered consciousness to wholeness. This restoration happens through union. When the active spark of consciousness is unified within the living plasma lattice, reality can be restored to its original, non-fragmented state. This sacred balance provides the necessary momentum to wake the dreamer and move from the dream state into a different reality. At the end of the game, the windfish awakens and the island vanishes. The illusion of the material world dissolves, revealing the ocean of light that was always there. These stories serve as a personified map, reminding us that our personal meaning is a key to navigating a reality that behaves much like a dream. By aligning our internal state with the living field around us, we can shape the world with greater awareness. The true challenge isn't just finishing the game, but making the unconscious conscious, reaching into the depths of our own psyche to find the frequency that allows us to see things as they truly are.